What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's good? What's good, everybody? What is going on? What is happening, man? What's happening? Hopefully, everybody's having a good start today, Monday. And welcome back to yet another live stream. We're going to have some fun tonight. Got my girl, Miss Heather, back on tonight. It's been a while since we kicked it with her, at least on this, on the internet. I've seen her before since then. So hopefully everybody is having a wonderful Monday, had a great weekend. Football is back. I had an amazing Sunday doing absolutely nothing with my life and watching football. So it was a great time. So hopefully you guys are doing well. All right. So of course, drop your sense of the day, Smell Good family. Hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. It helps the channel out tremendously by showing that support. Definitely appreciate all the love and support as always. But again, this live stream is all about fall fragrances. I'm ready for fall. Are you ready for fall? Some people are getting some fall-like weather, and we're going to have a wonderful time talking about the upcoming fall season. All right, fragrances that we're kind of itching to wear. All right, so let's go to the chat. Let's see what everybody got going on. Again, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me and y'all can see me well, and we will tap in. All right, so T-Wall was first at 4:10, right at 4:10 p.m. right after I posted this. What's up, D? And the Smell Good family, second shifter, so I have to catch the replay. Send the date, Essential Parfums Bar in Petty Isle. Appreciate you, T, man. Thank you for the love, brother. Mr. M.A. Styles in the house. What's going on, my guy? Wearing that To Me Unwind, great underrated fragrance. Rashawn, what's up, my brother? You love that to lab, don't you? You love that to lab, my guy. I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. Ryan, why doesn't look okay, brother? Let's get you up on out of here. Let's get you on up out of here. Let's go on and ban you too while I'm at it. All right, Joel in the house. Nishane Wulong Chas in the day. My latest purchase is not even gonna try to pronounce it, but I'm sure it smells great, Joel. I'm sure it smells great. Lion's Pride in the house. What's up, everyone? In the day is hold on. I know y'all like the comments on the screen. Hold on. Let me put the comments up. All right, there we go. Let me put the comments up. All right, Lion's Pride. What's up, everyone? In the day is Zaharoff Seraphim Red. Great stuff. Very underrated from Zaharoff. Not a lot of conversation about that one, but that is a very underrated, beautiful pink pepper style fragrance for sure. All right, I probably even like it better than Seraphim Blue, but I don't know. We'll talk about that later. All right, Rock Boy T, wearing Mystery for him with Jay Chantel's Hidden Gems body oil. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Thomas, wow, I'm so excited to see and hear Heather. She'll be here shortly. Heather is scrambling for her life, getting ready. So come on, that's tradition for her. All right, Thomas, Burberry Hero, Creed, Queen of Silk, Givenchy Gentleman, Armani Code. Oh, those are your fall fragrances. Dope. Lavelle, my guy, what's good? God bless Smell Good family. Hit that like button and pay those ties. My fragrance of the day is Kajal Lamar. Everybody's wearing that Lamar DNA a lot. I'm seeing it a lot, at least. I'm seeing it a lot for sure. Josh in the house, what's up, my guy? Everybody's showing love in the chat. Jason in the house, what's up, Dedrick? In chat, send of the day is Burberry Hero EP. Okay, I feel you. All right, Josh. Roja Parfum Apex. All right, got you, brother. Got you. Great scent. Lavelle, Gian, you're slipping. Flowers in the chat for Miss Heather. Yes, drop your flowers in the chat for Miss Heather. She'll be on shortly for sure. All right, Thomas. And the day for me was Paco Rabanne Red. Okay. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Timothy, what's up? What's up, Smell Good fam? Looking good, sir. Appreciate that, my guy. End of the day is Prada Alone. Can't beat Prada Alone. That is a classic. David Webster, hey yo, send the day. Aventus Cologne, can't go wrong with that, my guy. Big money bags, Jay. My guy, Jason Virtue in the house. What's up with you, Jay, man? Wearing send the day, Bodhisattva the Victorious, 1907. That's a really, really good one for sure. Chris in the house, what up, Dedrick? Send the day, Argo, Karen's Veil. That's Georgov Dekas in the thumbnail is absolute yes. Yes, we definitely gonna talk about that. That is one of my 5 for tonight. Surge in the house wearing Cosmomarati, Mephisto. Huge weather swings already. Yeah, for sure. Last week we got like a little bit of a fall touch in the evening. I was enjoying it. These days I work later in the day, so the ride home was wonderful. I let my sunroof back, I let my windows down, and I was enjoying it. DH Pyro in the house went at Aqua di Joe Parfum. Good stuff. Terrence Taylor, what's up with you, my guys? What's up, Dedrick and Chats? In the day is Amwaj Timber. That's what's up. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Vetiver for the fall. Vetiver works for the fall for sure. Big Smooth, what's up with you, my guy? What's good, everyone? For the day is Dumont Celerio Elysium. That is a wild Montebaco Intensivo clone. Very wild. That's what introduced me to the Intensivo DNA for sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Daddy Daughter Fragrance Corner. What's up, my guy? What up, D? My son today is Bond and 9 Greenwich Village for sure. Got my baby love in here showing that support for sure. For sure. T Mac, what up, Smell Good fam? Wearing Spice Bomb Original by Victor and Raw. Very underrated. The original gets thrown around and just booted around. It's ridiculous. I should have brought it out for this list. The original is my favorite one out of all of them. Out of all of them, for sure. All right. So again, some love in the chat for sure. Richie Rich. Yep. Flowers in the chat for Miss Heather for sure. Thomas, you know what's underrated? What's that, bro? Brute EDT. I'm good on that, my guy. I'll let you rock all the Brute you want, my man. All the Brute you want. If my man Larry was on here, he would love that. He's a Brute stan. Till this day, for sure. All right. But you're right. It does have a barbershop vibe for sure. Chris, everybody smash that like button. Appreciate that. Dominique, wearing Michael Germain, Sexual Paris Pour On. Okay. Never heard of that one. I'm sure you're smelling fire, my guy. All right. Aaron in the house. Wearing Bonnie. Can't go wrong with Bonnie, especially on those warm days for sure. Irv in the house wearing Pardon and African Rooibos. Okay. What's going on? Kevin, wearing Zahar Citrine, signature Citrine. Can't go wrong with that. All right. So we're towards the bottom of the comments already. We're going to bring Heather on another 4.5 minutes. We're going to chop it up for a little bit first and do some church announcements before we get started, man. So let's get the music going, and we're going to go ahead and get back to it. Okay. All right. What's going on once again, y'all? Glad y'all are joining me tonight. I really appreciate that. I know everybody's busy and got a lot going on in their life and the world. So I definitely don't take for granted the time that you guys take to come rock out with your boy. So we're going to have some fun tonight. Y'all know how we do on this channel, man. It's positive energy and positive vibes only. This is not a channel that really participate in all the phony excitement in the fragrance space. It's a lot of it going on these days. It's kind of making Fragcom look real weird and real crazy. And I just decided a long time ago just to focus on my little corner and the people who I rock with for sure. So we're going to have some good time tonight talking about fall fragrances, getting ready for the fall season. And very glad that you guys decided to come and hang out with your boy. All right. So as you come in, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. If you watch on the replay, appreciate you as well. Do the same. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button. I mean, if you're liking what you're hearing and what you're seeing, do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button. All right. Let's see. So for me, my scent of the day, I was really chilling, man. I was off the last couple of days. Really ain't getting too much. Like I said, really all weekend long was football, especially yesterday. I literally didn't do anything. I didn't do anything yesterday but watch football all day and all the way through that fantastic Bills and Ravens game, which I'm sure Miss Heather is excited about the comeback for the Buffalo Bills. She's an old Buffalo girl. But it was a great game. Probably the best game. Yeah, the best game of the day. That Steelers and Jets game was good too. That was a great game as well. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers pulling it out. My Jaguars are 1-0. My Cowboys are 0-1, so I'll take it. All right, but my sin of the day, it's Old Faithful. I'm about a quarter, little under a quarter left from the house of Mancera. You just can't go wrong with it. So Drap Boise. Hold on, let me get my focus right on my camera. There we go. So Drap Boise, my sin of the day. I've had this bottle about 3 years. 3 years, and I love it, man. You just can't go wrong with it. It's one of those fragrances. If you only needed one fragrance forever, this could be it. The fruitiness, the woody texture, the leather, the vanilla, in here, it's just outstanding, man. I get really solid performance out of this. Put your mind into Creed Aventus, right? It doesn't smell like Creed Aventus, but it does what Creed Aventus does. It doesn't smell like Aventus, but it does what Creed Aventus does, meaning it's very versatile, has some masculine touches and tones to it, and you can pretty much wear this in any situation, man. So I've worn this in every situation, actually, and it was just kind of, really cool experiences. Again, I can still kind of smell it off me. Spray this on around 1 o'clock, 1:30 out the shower. So good stuff. Send the day, Mancera, so Drap Boise. This is one I'll say, don't get caught up in all the hype releases and all the hype fragrances. If you're looking for something that, just is built for it tough, so Drap Boise. So Drap Boise, you can, you can do a lot with that. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Big Steve Ham, Dedrick, you don't even wear Drap no more. Well, I don't know who you are, buddy. I don't know if you're trolling or what you got going on, but make yourself a little bit more clear with your comment. And then we can go from there. But like I said, I don't know if you're trolling or not, but if you're new around here, I got a little secret for you. I got the quick trigger with the block button you've ever seen. But if you're not on that and it's just a typo, you can let that be known. All right, Big Steve, you can let me know. Okay. All right. All right. So it is, where we at? We're 15 minutes in. Let's go ahead and bring in our special guest. Remember, drop all your questions, drop all your recommendations, drop, everything that you guys have. And I'll be paying close attention to the chat. I have the comments up on screen like y'all like. New feature from StreamYard. A lot of y'all say keep the comments up, and that's what we will do. All right. So here we go. Without further ado, my good friend, a lot of love, a lot of respect. Me and Heather have been friends now. Wow, probably going on 3 years. I think going on 3 years. Me and Heather have been friends for almost 3 years, and it was all connected by fragrance. And then it just blossomed into a great relationship that we have continually. All right. So my dear friend, ladies and gentlemen, y'all love her, Mrs. Heather Blanco. What's going on?
I'm so excited.
Yes, ma'am. Glad
I am
you're
so
here.
excited. You have no idea.
Glad you're here.
I'm so glad you brought up the Baltimore Buffalo game.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure you're excited. You want to tell the people why you're so excited about that game?
It was an emotional game. It was an emotional game.
Yeah,
actually,
for sure.
You want to know what? I have to say one. I got 2 words.
What you got?
Derrick Henry but he's a pride of Yulee.
Yes.
He's a problem. And
yes,
they should be proud to have him. And I actually sold him fragrance and Dillard's.
Oh, wow.
It was really wild. Yeah. The guy from Suits and Robert from the doc knew who he was, because I don't know who the football players are. They come in with hoodies. They keep a low profile. And anyways, that was a very emotional game. So
that's a very great game. Best game of the day.
Sure. That was I was
Derrick
up.
Henry blessed you guys with a nice little fumble. So Maybe you should make sure he gets some samples.
Right? But it's
Next time
funny
you see
because
him.
it's so weird because I am from Buffalo, New York, but
Yes.
Ian's father and my in-laws, all the in-laws that I'm married into, are all Columbia, Maryland. So that whole family, I have to be really careful and I have to watch myself, and I have to wear purple when I go over there because that's Ravens territory.
Sure. They're
Yeah, that
very passionate group.
they're serious about. I mean, I thought the Bills family were not. I mean, but they're very passionate
Passionate.
people.
Very passionate. Yes, I
Good
know a few
people.
Ravens fans.
They're
I know a few
and
Ravens
they
fans,
should
and
be,
they're
and they
passionate.
should be.
And it
They got a
should be.
good team.
To be
Yeah,
excited.
how you doing though?
Doing well. Can't complain. Glad that we're having another opportunity to rock out on the live stream and have a good time. It's been a while. But before we
Been a
proceed,
while.
what is your scent of the day? What are you wearing today?
It's a little decant, and there's a reason why I'm wearing this. A little decant of Prin, Prin. He's the perfumer for the Stranger Parfums, that the one with the green chili mango. And I told you, like, I like all the weird things. So anyways, this one is called Burmite Honey.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very beeswaxy. The reason why I want to finish this up, because my decant is this really cool skull, and I want the skull thing, and I want to put something else in it. So I have like just two more. Look at, if I get two more sprays, I can be done, and I want
Sure
this.
do.
I want this back. But the Burmite honey and the beeswaxy and the honeyness and the kind of like an ambery thing was kind of like, well, I just put it on because I want this bottle. And
Sure.
two, Ian and I went to this really cool Chinese buffet on Old Bay Meadow, and I forget the name of it already, but it's brand new and it was kind of like going viral. Mikata Chinese buffet. Anyways, all the kids are raving about it. You know, you see it on social medias, and
Okay.
so I figured, why not? It couldn't hurt, you know. But
Sure.
it's a very smoky honey scent. If anybody likes those more peculiar scents, they should check out Stranger Parfums and definitely Prin. Prin is the nose behind it. And he is Thai. I believe he's from Thailand. So
10-4.
yeah.
All right.
So we got.
All right, guys. So tonight we are going to be talking about fall fragrances. We have 6 apiece. So we have an honorable mention with our 5. And these are things that we're looking forward to wearing. And I guess you could say we've missed them over the spring and the summer and just kind of looking forward to it.
In the 90-degree weather.
Yeah. And like I said, even down here last week, we got a tease of a little bit of some fall weather, especially in the evening time. So I usually don't start my fall content until the end of December, but I said, why not? Or, you know, what the hell? Why not? We can go ahead and start talking about it on the live stream, since I don't get to do live streams that often. All right. So again, if you're coming in tonight, we appreciate you. If you're stopping through, appreciate you. If you're watching on the replay, appreciate you as well. Yes, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started because we got a lot to cover. We're not gonna hang out all night tonight.
Nope.
Wrap this up a little over an hour so I can get to Monday Night Football and my dinner. For sure. All right. So, Miss Heather, we will, of course, ladies first, guests first. Let's start off with your what would you call it? Your honorable mention. What is your honorable mention that didn't quite make it in your 5 tonight?
Honorable mention that didn't make it is definitely going to be Centaurus. From Creed, everybody, well, maybe not everybody in the chat, but a lot of the viewers may know that I work for Dillard's and I'm a Creed product specialist and counter manager for the little boutique area in our town center location. So I like the amber duos when they were released, and I think Centaurus is great. However, you got to be respectful. We're location. Jacksonville, it's a hard fragrance town because you can't really always rock a really heavy honey tobacco-y, very cinnamon, all the big ambery notes that Centaurus brings. So actually it would probably be top tier fall material, except for it is a little warm, unless you're in a controlled environment or you're going over to cool cigar bar, Aromas, or Scott Works or something like that, or, the new one. I mean, yeah, it's definitely an honorable mention, but you don't have a ton of opportunity to wear it,
Yeah, we got a short window here. I'd say for
smaller
us,
window.
we get to, I want to say late October, all the way maybe through like the first week of March. We kind of fluctuate. We can be as low as in the 30s. We can be as high, lows will be 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, just kind of ranges. The one thing about Jacksonville, what we're tucked into, that's what I like to say, that cold front right before it gets to Central Florida, it's like it just kind of slaps us across the head last. So we get a little bit of that burst. So we got a very short window, especially down here in the South. We're not really familiar with all that bird weather, but we do get it. So there is an opportunity to wear these profiles, and I take full advantage every year. I got friends of mine. We've been talking it up. We know we got about a 3-4 month period, and we wear them all. We try to get as many wears as we can before it's hot again. All right.
Yes.
So that's a great honorable mention there. For me, I love this stuff right here, man. I'm looking forward to getting back to it. It worked out in a few fall situations for me last year. It was released last year from the incredible house of Day 3. And I'm looking forward to getting back to Aylin. Aylin from Day 3. I am looking forward to getting back to Aylin. Beautiful vanilla. You get some cashmere, and you get some rose. You get some spice tinges in here as well. Very, very sexy stuff, blended beautifully. If you love Baby Cat, then you'll love this. I personally prefer this over Baby Cat because of that kind of cashmere and rose reveal in here. And no diss to Baby Cat. I think Baby Cat is one of the greatest vanillas of all time, right along with Versus Vanilla Oud and this one right here. But it's something special about this one. I know it was made with a lot of love from Mike in dedication to his daughter. And I had him on the live stream last year talking about this. But this is excellent for date nights. This is excellent for, really cozy fall days, cozy evenings, things of that nature. This is a very comforting scent with some sex appeal. And it's very attractive. It's very attractive fragrance. So this is a huge hit. My wife loved this on me. The very first time that I wore it, we were out actually doing, I forgot what we were doing. We were doing some shopping and just doing run around for most of the day. And she just was going on and on and on about Aylin. All right. So this is a good one here. It was between this one and the other one, for fall, but I'm going to wear it. So
yeah,
honorable mention, Day 3's Aylin. Day 3's Aylin. Fantastic fragrance. My mother loves it too. My mother loves Day 3. She loves Michael Paul. She loves Day 3, and she has her own bottle of Aylin as well. All right. So it's a really good fragrance for sure. All right. So we're going to tap into the comments before we get into our 5 and 5. Let's see. Dedrick, you don't, no, didn't I? Oh,
we already did him.
We want to know what's, I do videos weekly, man. I do videos weekly, 5 to 6 times a week. I'm kind of updating my collection of things that are coming in. So you can catch the videos, man. I feel no disrespect from me either, but I ain't know if you were trolling out, and we don't get down like that over this way. So hopefully you're enjoying the stream, my man. And like I said, I got a bunch of videos, brother. You're just gonna have to go through the videos. Some of the fragrances, none of the fragrances that I'm talking about tonight,
you do a weekly rotation.
Yeah, I do a weekly rotation every Monday.
Weekly rotation, yeah, you've got a lot of content on in those. And
yeah, so hopefully that helps you out, bro. Just kind of see what I got going on if you're still interested. Okay, my man Terry Todd, man, that's my guy, man. Shout out Terry Todd. I'm gonna link Terry's Instagram account. He mostly, all of his fragrance content is on Instagram. Terry just got good taste, man. Me and Terry have hit it off and building the brotherhood and the relationship, man. So I got a lot of love for Terry. So appreciate you for coming through, my man. I know you're busy, man, but I definitely appreciate you. So hits in the day is Oud Woods. Yeah, for sure. Still legendary, for sure. Oud Wood
Yes.
is one of the fragrances that
Yes.
changed the game. Really, especially on that masculine side of perfumery, man. So for sure, that's a classic there. See, Terry, he lives up a little bit more north than me, so he get to wear Oud Wood and all that because they starting to flirt around with that cooler weather, man. So again, salute to you, Terry. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see, Mo. Yes, hope all is well, everyone. Yes, sir. Hopefully you're doing well, my man. Let's see what else we got. Dominic, one fragrance I want to try is Mercedes-Benz Club Black EDP. The EDT is a sleeper. Yeah, Club Black is another vanilla bomb. So I've heard a little conversation of the EDP. So I'm kind of curious myself. Because I used to wear the EDT a lot. I haven't worn it in a few years, admittedly. I still have the bottle, but I'll be curious to see what the updated version of that is. Heather again, love for Carla. Carla showing Heather some love.
Yes.
Dane showing Heather some love. A lot of roses in the chat. We got Lovely Skin Co-Facial showing Heather some love.
I love the name. This person must work in the beauty space.
She might. Roses for Heather for sure. Joel showing Heather some love. That's right, Dane. Derrick Henry dropped football, so Miss Heather. Yes, he did. Josh says, you see, Miss Heather hair is flowing. Yes, it is with that fan blowing.
It's hot in this room. And it just rains, so you know it's humid.
T-Mac showing Heather some love. B-More definitely dropped the ball point. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Mo in the house wearing Cartier Dunswar. Beautiful rose. Send in the evening. Portrait of a lady. Another great rose. Okay, for sure. Miss Suzette, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, D. Hey, Heather. Great to see you all. Good to see you as well, Miss Lindsay. Miss Leslie, hope you're doing well for sure. Jason agrees with Miss Heather about Delphinius. I think that's how you pronounce it. Delphinius is a must this fall, and that was a Delphinius and Centaurus. Those are I don't think nobody really saw those coming from Creed last year, and that's why I think they stuck. They really gained a lot of ground. A lot of people kind of got behind those releases because it was just something different from Creed.
It was definitely different.
That we really hadn't experienced, just like this Oud, what is it? Oud
Azarian.
That's another one that's kind of out of left field for Creed. So yeah, a lot of support.
It's definitely different. It's definitely different.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. And Dominique showing big love for Centaurus as well. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop right here, and we're gonna pick up on the comments. Don't worry, if you got a question, I will get to you. So Heather, let's kick it off. What is your first fall recommendation that you're excited to wear this upcoming fall season?
All right. First of all, I'm excited about one thing. It's really funny because when I was making this list last night, I actually had day 3 Aylin in the like, you know how like you set them up and then you try to whittle it down. Yes. And like I was doing like the wear tests and I was like, okay, let me put my brain and I put it back in the box and I said, I'm not ready for it yet. So I put it down and I picked up some other stuff and I kept it moving. But it's so funny that you use that for the honorary mention. Okay, moving on. We're going first one here. Whoop, let's get it in the camera. Tom Ford Ude ombre leather, not the ombre leather, but the Ude ombre leather. Oh, okay. We were talking about so many things in the beginning. Like we're talking about fall. We're excited. You were talking about baby cat. If I can say some controversial stuff, I think this gives a very baby cat like feel and vibe. And if you couldn't get your hands on baby cat, I would go for Tom Ford Ude ombre leather. This was last year's release. This was 2024. And I forget who the nose is. I should have written it down. I did not. Cardamom, vanilla leather, and Brock's Fix, which is it's like a
molecular
molecule. An Estee Lauder, kind of trademarked note, but the tonka, the sandalwood, sweet, spicy. It is not overly vanilla for me. So A, points for that. 2, it's the right amount of spice. It doesn't go too heavy. So you can wear this in like someplace like here, like Jacksonville, or someplace that has a little bit of humidity still. This is my answer for the fall. and I get excited because I do start showing this more in the, like right now, like September, because this is a fall scent for some place like us. We want fall vibes, you know, pumpkin spice, everything's happening right now. I mean, with the whole eye roll, but here's your answer to the whole thing. And it's an excellent fragrance. It's probably my favorite of the ombre leathers.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I really like, okay, so if I were to rank them, you know, I would rank them, but this would definitely probably become a number 1, the Parfum number 2, EDP number 3. Yeah. Pretty sure that's how I'd do it, but Ude Ombre Leather, I'm excited for fall.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm
you hit
excited.
it on the head. You hit it on the head for sure. It's definitely along the lines in that baby cat family tree. For sure. And yeah, it's one of those ones that's going to hit. You know, if that older ombre leather is just going to be a mass appealing, compliment getting, very kind of versatile for the cooler weather type of scent. So I definitely agree with you on that. So that's a great choice. Great choice for sure. All right,
and
for me,
anybody can wear this. I'm just going to put that out. Anybody can wear this.
Unisex for sure.
Anybody can wear this
for sure. For me, this is a instant fall wear for me. I mean, as soon as the first cool front come through here and drop that thing in the low 60s and the high 50s, we coming with this one, man. From the house of Initio, we're talking Paragon.
Yes.
We're talking Paragon. Instant wear, man. This stuff is lovely. It's creamy, it's silky smooth, beautiful plum, a little bit of a kick of a spice. That Palo Santo in here is just featured beautifully. This stuff is very versatile, very good for really any occasion, kind of like that old ombre. I keep messing up the name. The one
ombre
leather. About.
Yep.
It's kind of in the vein of that. Where you can wear it to the office.
You can wear it
an evening out. You can wear this during the day if you're doing some shopping or just doing some casual activities, getting some lunch. You know, you're stepping out. Like, this is just something that is just incredible. It smells amazing. Great performance. Great. If y'all hear my baby out there, he going crazy out there. Something going on. But he going on. But like I said, it's a beautiful. I just love smelling it. It's just a beautiful creation. Very unisex as well. It's important that we mention that, but very unisex.
Yeah.
But this stuff is fire. It is absolutely fire. I love it. I can't wait to wear it. Like I said, as soon as the first cold front come through here and knock it down to the low 60s or the high 50s, we're putting it on. Paragon is a beauty. Very, very good. And looking forward to wearing it this fall. So from the House of Initio, we're talking Paragon. Good stuff.
Beautiful choice.
Good stuff for sure. All right, Heather, what you got? Well, number 2 for you. What you got?
Number 2, I'm gonna go with, and it was a hard choice because I actually just acquired something else from the Ralph's Club line, the Ralph's Club for Men, and I have the New York, but I ain't cracked it out the box yet. So I don't know if you guys can catch this.
Yeah, we see it.
This is the Elixir.
Yes.
Don't ask me if it's still around. I know my store doesn't stock it.
It is discontinued.
If you can get your hands on this, anybody. I don't even want to spray it now that I know that it's hard to get.
Yeah, it's
discontinued.
Yeah.
This is this is my baby. When this came out,
yeah, I love it.
I think I've made everybody buy this. Dominique Ropian, the nose behind this one, cardamom, green mandarin, grapefruit, orris. Orris is I just love an iris thing. That sage, this leather. It's fresh leather. It's not a heavy Tom Fordy, older, mature kind of thing. Patchouli for blossom. It's so good. This is like so good. Oh, I don't know why. I need to speak to somebody why this was discontinued.
I know why it was discontinued.
Man, because this is, and the bottles are just so cool. But the Elixir, if anybody can get their hands on it still, grab it. You will be greatly rewarded. I don't know.
I agree.
tell you how beautiful it dries down, because it does have a little bit of the kind of more of the cardamom-y, gingery kind of stuff going on top, but you give it a second and that iris comes out and it's good. It's
Yeah,
fall weather.
I think they took a chance on that elixir and tried to really switch it up away from like that mass appealing vibe. And I just don't think it hit well with the public. It hit well with enthusiasts like myself. Like you said, that iris in there is very earthy and slightly powdery. The cardamom provides that more of that sweet, spicy tone and that texture. So it is an outstanding, a great performer.
Yes, I know, right?
It's the only one from the line that I really care for. So it is really good. And here's the thing: it was showing up in your local Burlingtons and Rosses a couple months ago.
Okay, so that's the sign. Go out. If you see it, get it.
Oh, it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone. This was a few months back, so it's gone now. So
this was a sleeper.
It's good. It's good. So great choice. Great choice. I have that one as well. I really, really enjoyed that one for sure. Good choice, Ms. Evans.
Yep.
All right, for me, we're going to move to the one that is in the thumbnails. And boy, this blew me away when I first experienced this through a sample a couple of years ago. And I got my bottle not too long after that. I didn't get a chance to wear it too much during the fall and the winter last year. But this is another one. When the first cold front goes through, this one is coming out as well. From the house of Xerjoff, we have 1861 Decant. 1861 Decant. Man, golly, man. Beautiful, like powdery, soft woods. You get some iris in here as well. There's some beautiful, it's like a slightly smoked, slightly spiced, more on the sweet, then spice, then smoke. And it's a very faint touch of it as well. But the real star here is kind of like this kind of rosewood iris combo here that makes it absolutely stunning. I love this. This is a huge compliment magnet. I personally, and I might lose some subscribers saying this, but I think this is far better than Naxos. I think this is far better than Xerjoff Naxos. And I'm saying that because it suits my taste. It's obviously a personal opinion, but I'm not the biggest fan of Naxos. I'm just not. I never have been. I think it smells really good, but it doesn't do anything for me per se. But when I got my nose on this, it changed the game for me. And I'm not the biggest fan of like the super sweet fragrances, and maybe that has something to do with it. But that powdery, iris, woodsy texture, that rosewood vibe that's in here, it is absolutely stunning. Great for many situations during the fall. Again, you're going to a cigar lounge, you're going out to a evening dinner, you're going out to a gathering during the fall. Oh man, this stuff is outstanding. You can get this for a great price on discounters too. Get it for a great price on discounters, long lasting, matures as the experience goes on as you wear it. But this stuff is sensational, man. So from the house of Xerjoff, if you ain't got your nose on it, get your sample. It might surprise you. It might surprise you. From the house of Xerjoff, we have 1861. I think it's called Decant, but I've been saying Decant all this time, so we're going to roll with that. All right, so
Decant.
Outstanding. I absolutely love this stuff. I cannot wait to get this back in the rotation. Okay. All right, so we got 2 down from me and Heather. Let's go to the chat and get kind of caught up a little bit before we get into number 3. Let's see, where do we leave off? I guess a few people are on right now. We got 74 watching, only 59 thumbs up. Can we do a little bit better than that, y'all? If you're watching, if you have not hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. We appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out with us tonight for sure. All right. Let's see, Terry. Yes, sir. No problem, my guy. I'm gonna be hitting you up soon. My guy, for sure. All right. My guy, Elliot, the Fragrance Well. Appreciate you, man. He's one of my favorite channels. I don't watch a lot of guys, but I watch all of Elliot's videos. These days, I don't watch a lot of guys. I might watch a handful of guys. I've kind of got who I got, and that's who I kind of roll with in FragCon. But he is one that I watch all of his videos. So if you haven't checked out the Fragrance Well with my guy Elliot, you're missing out. You're missing out, man. So
ask Elliot if he still remembers me when he came into the store. He probably doesn't remember me. I met him a couple. He came from Orlando. He came into
Orlando, yeah,
Jacksonville,
for sure.
and
So
he just started his channel.
I'm gonna put
Say
Elliot's
hey again to your
information.
girl Heather.
I'm gonna put Elliot's information down in the description, man, so y'all check him out for sure. All right. That's right, baby. Let him know. Hit that thumbs up for sure, for sure. Barry coming in late, no problem. No notification. Now, you know, YouTube be tripping on me, man, but I'm glad that you're here, man. Wearing Gucci, guilty, absolute. Great choice there, my man. Delphinus gives me a lot of cherry almond with iris. I can see that. Really good and unexpected for sure. Agree. Very much so unexpected.
I like that.
Pat wearing, I think he's saying Dior Homme 2020. Great choice for everyday wear, for sure, for sure. Miss Leslie was agreeing with something that Heather said. Marquise, good evening, D, Miss Heather and Smellgood family. Temperatures were in the low 60s this morning. So I pulled out Brioni EDP Intense. That almost made my list tonight. It almost made my list tonight. Brioni EDP Intense. Similar temps yesterday as well. So I brought out Mind Games Gambit. Ooh, you ain't playing fair, sir. If y'all know me and y'all been rocking on this channel, I love Gambit. It's my most worn Mind Games. It's not my favorite, but it is my most worn Mind Games. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance, man. I see, Marquise, you ain't playing with him, my guy. You are not playing. Mo says, the ombre is up there with Aylin and Baby Cat. Yep, for sure, for sure. Definitely in the same vein as those others. Aylin gives me Virtus Vanilla Ooh vibe. Yeah, they're all in the same neighborhood for sure. Oh yes, sir. D Paragon is fantastic. I agree. The plum does it for me. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. Daddy daughter fragrance corner. Initial Paragon. He's loving that. You need a bodyguard for Paragon. And she said it's Ardria. You know who that is?
Oh, yeah, that's my girl. Okay. I know she. Yeah, that's my people.
Showing love. David says Rehab is one of his favorites. That's a good one from Initio. Jarvis said he loves the Elixir. Elixir is great. Raps Club. Mo said Raps Club Elixir was a great release, but there was something in it that didn't work for me, sadly. The New York version is so good. And that's and it's one of those ones, either you love it or you don't. I really think it's the iris. They use
the iris could go.
They use a little earthy like iris. It's not your traditional straight powdery iris. It's some very nice earthy tinges in that for sure. So I feel you on that. YouTube said you were live, so I had to come show some love. Appreciate it. Send the day, Creed White Cologne, overpriced, but the epitome of white tea frag. Stumbled upon 10 carded samples. Okay, enjoy, my man. Enjoy. A lot of love for Ralph's Club Elixir. A lot of love.
Yeah.
Like Elliot says, I gave away my bottle of Naxos on my channel. I feel you, man. It's not for me. It's not for me either. It's not for me. Is this the legendary Miss Heather, Ross's homie? Well, yeah, she's Ross. She's Ross's homie.
I know. Yeah, but I mean, I only know Ross through Dedrick.
Yeah, she's my dear friend.
The credit goes to him for putting me onto Ross's channel.
For sure.
And so we get credit where credit's due.
For sure. Elliot says, "Thanks for the love. Yes, I do remember you." You do. Joel put Elliot's channel link in the chat, so y'all tap in. Appreciate you, Joel. Thank you, man. I'm gonna still put it in the description for sure. Michael says, "Just order Ralph's Club Elixir of Sense of Beauty." Hey, it's a good one to get while it's last.
Get it? Yeah, it's
a good one to get.
As we're talking, it's just mellowing out on me.
Beautiful.
It's a good. If you can get it for a nice price, get it, guys. Get it.
Beautiful. It's beautiful for sure. Dion says, D Hicks, always 100. Appreciate you, G. No problem. Appreciate you, my guy. Rail in the house. Can't wait to wear a mango tobacco. Beautiful. Wearing Vintage Radio. That is Vintage Radio is an inspired take on Paragon from Initio. It's a good one too. It's a good one. Black Magic 10. BD Key Tobacco Rose is incredible. You know what? I kind of go back and forth with Tobacco Rose. I think it smells amazing. I think it's very sexy, delicious style scent. But I've been going back and forth to see if it needs to be, or if I want it in my collection. I've had many opportunities to get it, but I just passed it up. So I'm going to have to give it another wear this fall, this winter, just kind of see where I'm at with Tobacco Rose. It is good. I don't have nothing negative to say whatsoever. But y'all know how it is. You smell things, you acquire things. And these days, I'm not about repetitiveness in my collection. I'm just not. Baby boy, the eyeballa. Okay, Send a Day, Seraphine Musk. At work cutting wood and smelling like wood. Zahara flow today for sure. Seraphine Musk super surprised me. I did not see that coming from Seraphine Musk. Did not see that coming, but I do like it. I do like it. All right, so we're going to stop right there. We'll get caught back on the. Well, let me show Miss Heather, her girl down here showing love.
Hi, Marcella.
For sure.
Well,
all right, Miss Heather.
Well, she knows this is her bottle, so I gotta give it back to her.
For sure.
God. You know what we're gonna do though? Let's be crazy. What if it happens if we put Ralph's Club and a little bit of Tom Ford on and mix them?
Or you are a mixologist.
Look at this. We're mixing those two right now. Ooh. That's a thing right there.
I believe you.
Ooh. I think we might have hit some gold right now.
Well, we've encouraged Heather to create her fragrance cookbook. We've encouraged that behavior for her to create her fragrance cookbook. So we'll get back to that. Because when I tell y'all, she'll layer
everything. We layer everything.
She'll layer all 5 of her recommendations.
We layer everything.
She would definitely do it for sure. So yeah, we'll have to get back to Heather's cookbook for sure.
Oh.
Right. Okay, Heather, let's get to our third options of the evening. What is number 3?
Number three. Okay. The inevitable. Is going to be probably one of my favorite fall type of scents. So Delphinus, this iris. I'm an iris fan, people.
Yep, it's good.
This iris. This is again more in that unique bracket. Maybe this isn't as pedestrian as everything out there, but oh my God. This is, to me, this is fall. Look at the color of it. It's meant to be a fall scent. I don't know what it is about iris being a cool, leaning note as opposed to a warmer note, where cinnamon and vanillas are warmer notes. Maybe rose could be considered a warmer note. The iris in this and leather seem to be cooler notes. Delphinus is probably the one I want to wear. My tattoo artist actually wears this and it smells fantastic. Anytime I'm like anywhere near him and I'm like, what are you wearing Delphinus? I was like so excited. It smells great. This name is inspired by a constellation too. I think this is kind of a cool kind of piece that they put it all together, but the incense is modest. Not like my Oud Zarian, where the incense is quite imposing or forward. We'll use the word forward. The incense, the Oris bourbon vanilla, hints of leather. God dang, this is good. This is a beautiful iris. Again, you can kind of tell I like these irisy kind of notes. They're the thing that I like. It's my personal taste. This is a fall fragrance with class. Absolute stunner. And here's the thing that's taken me about a year to appreciate this. It smells absolutely like just not even interesting on the paper cards, on the blotter cards, until you get this on and you wear this. What's up, Michael? You have no understanding of a fragrance until you get it. In fact, Dedrick comes in the store. He's like, I was like, do you want a little blotter card? And he's like, girl, get that out of my face. And he puts it right on skin. This is one of those examples of the card does not do it justice, but man, this is a beautiful fall vibe. Is it a luxury purchase? Yes, it is. Are we here to appreciate all the things? All the things. From the discounter side up to those luxury pieces and everything in between, we appreciate just notes and fragrances here. This is one to appreciate. And definitely if you've not if you have smelled it, please revisit it. If you haven't and you'd like to experience it, reach out, let me know. Because this This is it's a beautiful fall scent for me.
No, it's fantastic. It is. I think those, like I said, those two releases, Centaurus and Delphinius. I think I like the Delphinius better myself with that iris. But I just think
Mm-hmm.
there were huge surprises from Creed last year. It just caught a lot of people slipping. Just didn't expect it because of what we were used to having from the brand of Creed, which is a legendary perfume house. That's even, we don't even have to say that, right? But everybody should know that by
Right.
now. But,
You know.
that's a great choice, Heather, for sure. That's going to work wonders in the fall. All right, for me, man, I purchased this from Heather actually last year, and I only got to wear it one time. But this is probably my favorite from the entire line, and that is saying something, because this particular line of fragrances here has a lot of love. But this one right here just does something for me, and I loved it when I wore it. The only time that I got to wear it last, I wore it twice. And it's from the house of Emporio Armani. We have the latest from the line, Strong With You, the Parfum.
Oh, yeah.
Strong With You, the Parfum. I absolutely love this. Heather called me and says, hey, got something that you probably like. I know you like that Strong With You line. I said, I'll be there. I went to go see her, and as soon as I got my nose on this, I had to have it. I bought it from Heather right then and right there. This here, with that beautiful, sweet, gourmand, cozy, attractive, mass appealing DNA that you get from the Stronger With You line, and has many variations from sandalwood to tobacco to leather, EDP, parfum. But this right here, the leather that is introduced to this DNA, it's not typical from a designer standpoint. And what I mean by that is it's a little edgy leather in here, battling with the sweet facets from this DNA, that cinnamon and that chestnut, beautiful combo that's in here with that vanilla. But this leather in here is a little bit edgy. And that's how I like my sweeter fragrances. Yeah, it could be sweet, but I want some edge to it, more of a masculine push. And this has it. Now, here's the thing. I have Strong With You leather. I think it's fantastic. I think that this should have been Strong With You leather. I think the leather in here is a little bit more pronounced, in my opinion, than the Strong With You leather. This right here is outstanding. I highly recommend getting your nose on this version. It's a little bit more spicier. Like I said, the leather carries some edge, and then the sweet facets that we love from the Strong With You DNA are still present here. It is literally like I'm exaggerating, but all of them in one. It's like all of them in one. And I had to have this. I look forward to wearing this again as we start to cool down. This is great for date nights. This is great for gatherings. This is great for networking events. If you're going out in the cooler months, this is great to go have a good time. If you're going to the bars, if you're going to the clubs, if you're just hanging out, it has that mass appealing vibe for sure. But there's something real special about this one. Before this one, the Absolute was my favorite. That was my favorite. That boozy chestnut. And I still love that one. But this is my new favorite from the line. This is my new favorite from the line because of what it brings to the table. So for me, my third recommendation for fall, cannot wait to tap back into this. From the house of Emporio Armani, we have Strong With You, the Parfum, and this is outstanding. Outstanding. Love it, love it, love it. I love it. I love it.
I know, it's like you can't wait to wear stuff. It's not cold enough for us.
No, cannot.
Like we're like, we can't wait till it gets cold.
Cannot wait for sure.
So you can wear it.
D Bush says, if you have vintage radio, is Paragon redundant? Yes. Vintage radio is a clone of Paragon. So yes, in my opinion, it is redundant. I did a video on that. I did a what's in the bag if you want to see my thoughts further a couple of weeks ago, for sure. Terrence says temp is starting to drop a bit in the mornings and the evenings here in Mississippi. Since today's summer meat. Listen, man, that summer meat by the House of Drake, that fragrance is fire. I was super surprised what you get with summer mink. That cashmere floral sandalwood texture. I was super surprised by what came out of that bottle. That is going to be a killer for the cooler months. It's not named correctly. It's called summer mink. I mean, you could wear it in the summer evenings. I wouldn't, but it's very creamy, very rich sensation. I encourage y'all, if whether you like Drake's music or not, if you love fragrances, I will get your nose on that summer mink. Get your nose on it and see what you think. It is good. It is good. I was very surprised. I have a bottle myself. It is really good. It is good for sure. All right. Terrence says, D still loving the content. Appreciate you, brother. Smell good family, no doubt. Appreciate you, man. My guy 9 in the house. Salute to you, 9. Appreciate you for coming through. My guy JT. Good evening, brother Hicks. Smell good family. Miss Heather, send of the day. Latafa for Car Black. Peace and splacker. Appreciate you, my brother. Robert says, I'm a Creed man myself. A lot of people are in this chat for sure. Here's Steven in here making an appearance. What's up with you, Steven? Wearing bond number 9, Wall Street.
Came in yesterday.
Steven, for sure. Marge Royal Tobacco is another banger. Yes, it is. It ain't for everybody, but it's definitely a banger. Okay. Let's see. Ashanti in the house. That is what's happening. Layer it. Yes, that is my deal. Yes. Heather needs a fragrance cookbook. We're going to work on her fragrance cookbook because she needs one out there. I got so many layer combos from Heather over the years.
Oh my God. We had such kooky when it was me, Morgan, Riley. Oh my God. The things. I think Riley actually had a cookbook at one point. Yeah, it was wild. Those were wild times.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Mike Burns in the house saying his sin of the day was Decus from Zherzhov. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. I think Uzar is going to be my first $400 frag. There's something so dope about it. Once we sell our home, I'm pulling the trigger. Well, holla at Heather, man. I'll have her Instagram information in the description. Heather can show you some love, man. So hit her up, bro. I'll put her information. I
would love to help
and she does ship. She does ship.
Your first Creed purchase in style, but with the customer service that you deserve.
For sure. Carla, Heather, I agree. Centaurus is one of my faves for sure. A lot of love for Centaurus here tonight, no doubt. Anthony, Sin of the Night, Ambar Dominicano. Heather loves that one too.
Yes. That's one of my other favorites. It's not cold enough to appreciate it.
It's a cool night out in New York tonight. Gotcha, my man. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Joel, my favorite Strong With You is Oud. Oud is good too. Strong With You, Oud is good. Absolutely and intensely. Hey, all of them are great. There's not a Strong With You that's not good. It's not.
I would agree with that statement.
It just depends on what your preference is of what is out there. Dakota, howdy, Dedrick, Heather, and chat. Sin of the night is plum and cognac. Good Lord, my man. That plum and cognac is killer for sure. I'm going to miss my Dillard's gal texting me whenever the goods arrive. Where are you? Oh, you must be moving out of state. You moving somewhere else? Oh, you moved to Texas. Okay. Well, look no further. Your favorite Dillard's girl's right here. So hit her up, my guy. She can.
Hi, here I am.
She can keep you plugged in for sure. Cara, what's up with you, my girl? Hopefully you're doing well. Wearing myself. Good choice. What's up with you, Cara? Hopefully you're doing well for sure. Okay, so let's get back to it. We'll get back to the comments. Heather, what is your number 4? Number 4.
Okay. Let me see what we did. We did that. Okay, number 4, everybody. Number 4. Here, let's do it. We got to do like the bishop. I should have had some gloves on because I got lotion on my hands. All right, I have that lotion on my hands. BDK. We're gonna do vanilla leather because I don't get the opportunity to wear this or spray this. It sits a majority in a bin with some fragrances of like style that I don't get to crack the lid enough on.
You should get a chance to wear that.
I think right now I could, because last night I sprayed it on and as I was making my list and it took about a good 30 minutes. I think I could wear it to work right now. Here's what I did discover when I was doing my research because, I do notes, and I've been doing notes. This is my second notebook that we've done for these live streams. The BDK, the nose is Dominique Ropin, and that's also the nose behind this, and it's a nose behind so many other ones. And I really think there's some pattern or some notes that they must use that I'm really attracted to. This one is just so sexy. I love this particular BDK. Not a huge fan of the rouge smoking. It just didn't work for me, but I hear people love it. But this one is violet pink pepper, a creamy tuberose, not a nana grandmother tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine, orris leather. Again, orris and leathers throughout some of my picks tonight. I cannot believe how sad I am that I don't get to actually wear this one enough. And I feel like, yeah, I'm excited for fall, so I can like spray this. In fact, I might wear this tomorrow.
I got to get my nose on that. I got to get my nose on that.
It is really, really, really like the underrated. You know how like when things go viral and they take over all of our attention? I think the vanilla leather just kind of went a little bit under the radar. And I was like, oh, wow. And I was like, I remember getting the sample and I was like sitting like, and I was like, I'm so mad that I slept on this for so long. Like,
I need you to make
seriously.
me a sample of that. I need you to make me a sample of that. Put it in your purse.
Okay. But definitely this is a sexy fall fragrance.
Yes.
I recommend this for anybody. Yes, get your nose on this. Yeah, it's definitely slept on.
Yes.
And I'm excited to wear it for fall.
I can't wait. I'm gonna read the notes of that one because this is one that's on my list, and I missed it last year and wasn't able to get my hands on. Well, not able to get my hands on it.
So the note listing for BDK vanilla leather is going to start violet pink pepper, creamy tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine, orris, leather, and then it still has some woody notes in there as well. But yes.
Yeah, I got to get my nose on it. I got to get my nose on it. Yeah, so looking forward to seeing what that one is all about for sure.
Beautiful.
Okay, great choice, Miss Heather. I'm a little jealous of that pick, but great choice. Up next for me, good Lord. I think I had the first review on YouTube on this one last year, and it wasn't by design. It was by total. It just happened that way. And this made a lot of noise in the community last year. And it is one of their absolute best. From the house of Argos, we have Sacred Flame.
Yeah, you caused a stir.
Yeah, I didn't. Somebody let me know, like, bro, you got the first review out of Sacred Flame, bro. Beautiful. It's a peach, warm, cashmerean, nutty, vanilla spice sensation here. It is very well done. The range of depth, and what do I mean by that? The range of depth is on full display here. This is a very healthy, hearty fragrance. The fruits, the spices, the sweet facets from this is incredible. This is one of Christian's best fragrances, man. And in the cooler, listen to me, in the cooler weather, when you're moving around and the cold gets hold of this, it don't play fair. Date night, forget about it. First impressions, forget about it. Holiday parties, work parties, forget about it. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, forget about it. This is one that's going to stir a ruckus. It will put you in the mind frame of what an elevated DNA of Stronger With You could be. No disrespect to Stronger With You, the DNA. But this is something that is somebody somewhere like Christian was creating something on a very niche palette. This is what we got. this is what we got. This stuff is sensational. It is fantastic. Compliment getter, beast of a performer, very sensual, very sexy, very attractive, very fun fragrance. I highly recommend this for the cool months in general. Get you a sample. Christian has its samples available individually now on Argos. You can use my code DEDRICK10 and save you 10% off anything on Argos. But all my sweet fragrance lovers that are looking for a different experience, because again, I'm not the biggest sweet fragrance fan. I don't have a lot of them. My sweet fragrances have a certain amount of depth and character to them for me to be interested in them. And this has it. This has it. So Sacred Flame, a lot of y'all know about it already. If you ain't got your nose on it, I really think you should. I really think you should. Everything from Argos is top tier, high quality stuff. And I highly recommend this for the fall season for sure. From the House of Argos, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame.
Excellent pick.
Outstanding fragrance. All right. All right, Miss Heather, let's get into our fifth and final, and then we'll get to the chat and rock out with them. And let's see what we got. Number 5 for Miss Heather tonight.
All right. The last one is, so when choosing for the list, it was like things I'm excited to wear for fall. Again, Jacksonville. Our window is smaller. I think if I was still like maybe up north and I got the fall and the change of the seasons, this would be a full bottle. But right now this was my trial from Scent Split. So it's Damacupa from Baruti. And I think this would be my perfect scent if I lived in a cooler climate. I don't really, and I'm being very, very realistic here, don't see myself needing a bottle of this in this particular space right now. But this is a holy grail iris. This is, please do not blind buy this, anybody on this live stream. This is please do try this. This is my second sample. First one was a small one. This is a little bit bigger, so I can have a little bit more longer experience with it. Damacupa is, I think it's Greek for something like Queen of Hearts, but it's a magnificent spicy iris. And I'm going to emphasize the spicy because not always the best for the humid Jacksonville heat. This is a woody iris. There's some sweetness in it, osmanthus, so it kind of has that, it will open up a little bit medicinal, like anybody that's familiar with that note, until it calms itself down. And then it goes into kind of like beeswax. So if anybody likes the zoologist, or if you guys know Prin, all these kind of unusual notes that have beeswax, is kind of like a realistic waxy part of the honeycomb. So it can be a little off-putting maybe for somebody who's not like looking for those more daring scents. So I say tread lightly, sample this one out. This is very unique. No, it's not going to be a very crowd-pleasing or mainstream fragrance. However, the iris lover in me, I love this so much. This is where I'm excited for the cooler nights, a cooler day, so I can enjoy this. However, realistically, knowing that the majority of my year is more warmer weather, and I'm trying to embrace things like coconut forward scents, which I still haven't, but I'm getting there. I'm working towards it.
Are you? That's different.
This out the gate is a very artistic interpretation of an iris that I would strongly recommend anybody who is an iris lover to experience it. Do not blind buy it. But I'm excited for fall, just so I can so I can spray it, because all I can do right now is it's like I smell it, I put it back in the drawer. Maybe I put a little bit on when I'm running around the house, but
soon and very soon. Soon and
yep.
For sure. Great choice. That's very intriguing. You really have my interest and my attention
It's
with that.
different. It's
Oh,
definitely a different kind of
sounds like
scent
it.
profile.
Sounds like it for sure. We got my guy, the Bishop, Jared Miller, dropping a
Hi,
$10 super chat. Hope
back.
y'all did your due diligence and hit that thumbs up. Hey, Miss Heather, tapping in late. Bishop, my guy, appreciate
Miss
you, my
me.
brother, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Esteban, my man, appreciate you, Esteban, coming through. HBK3Z, what's up, my guy? Wearing that new Lamori Elmac. I've heard a lot of good things about that one. That I think got like a mango type of vibe in that one for sure. Esteban says Trifle Boxes is still mine too. It's still my favorite as well, but that Sacred Frame, that is a problem. Robert in the house wearing M Watch's Silver Oud. Okay, you don't really see a lot of Silver Oud conversation these days, so good choice there, my man. Good choice, good choice. Let's see. Talking to Esteban, a lot of love in the chat. I don't know what your name. Oh God, I see what your name. I can't put you tripping now, bro. But he says Honey and Ira sounds like they did a take on Boss the Argent. Maybe so. Maybe so. All right. That's on my list. Try Winter Palace by Memo. That's on my list. I heard Kuba talk about some great things about that one. So that's dope. Now you good, my guy. I mean, you're welcome, but I mean, y'all see his profile, right? All right. So I can't do a lot with that, but appreciate you for coming through, my man. For sure. All right. For me, last and definitely not least. Man, I remember the first time I wore this, me and my wife went out on a fall night. We went out to dinner. And one thing we never do, really, I ain't gonna say never do. We have done it, but well, not in this case. We sat outside and ate at night on a fall night. And it was a little chilly, but it was really nice. Where we were sitting, where we were at the restaurant where we were at, it was very, very dope. A dope setting. The lighting was nice out there. It was different for us, for it to be so cool out. But I wore this fragrance and she raved and raved about this one. Our waitress gave me a compliment as well. And this is one of the more sexier profiles that you'll ever get your nose on. And it's great for fall evenings, date night in particular, very intimate, cozy settings for sure. From the House of Mind Games, we have Double Attack. Double Attack from the House of Mind Games. Woo, Lord. The note of dark chocolate is not something that's common in my fragrance journey. I haven't smelled a lot of dark chocolate fragrances. I smell a lot of fragrances that have chocolate in them, but not dark chocolate. This is outstanding. Mixed with some orange bitters and some pink pepper. There's some the spicy, sweet nuances here is beautiful, but the dark chocolate is really the feature. It almost comes off as this kind of nutty, smoky chocolate, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But the dark chocolate note in here is so realistic, and Mind Games are expensive. They're expensive as hell, even on discounters. They are very expensive, but boy, are they worth a try. And I've had a lot of experiences with the house, but this was the one that really captivated my interest, even before French Defense. French Defense came down the line. A Gambit came down the line. This was the first one because I was really intrigued by it. And boy, is it a compliment magnet. It's very attractive. It's very sexy. And it's beautiful, man. It's not what you think. When you hear gourmand, this is not going to come to mind when people talk gourmands. Why? Because it's missing that sickly sweet, syrupy, drippy. This ain't that. It's a very realistic take on this bitter, dark chocolate blended with the orange bitters, the pink pepper, the sweet facets. It's very, very sexy, very attractive. If you're looking for something for a date night, you're trying to step your game up, or you're trying to get to another lane or get to another level, and you want to just kind of switch it up, this is one to look into, in my opinion. This stuff is outstanding. Great performer, just awesome. From the House of Mind Games, we are ending off with Double Attack. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic. Why are you laughing, Heather?
Because I was going to say, is it a step up from the Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir that I gave a
Yeah.
5.5?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I thought we was going to have to be the witness protection agency out there for Heather after she slandered the Jean-Paul Gaultier elixir.
Look at now they can aspire to double attack. I'm like, please, can we just move that? And it's funny. It's so funny how the fragrance world, the trends.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
a thing in this community for sure. Always a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. Well, me and Heather gave out our 5 and our honorable mention. Some great recommendations from Miss Heather. I didn't do too shabby myself. We just kind of got that fall itch, and looking forward to really exploring the new season of fall very, very shortly. The years go by really fast these days, so you can look up and it's not as hot as it once was, and I'm looking forward to that. The best season, I think a lot of people probably agree with that, is the fall season. It's just something magical about a fall morning, a fall evening, that beautiful, perfect, at least down here, that beautiful, perfect weather in the afternoon where it doesn't get too warm and it doesn't get too cold. That's what makes it, you beat on your chest that you're from Jacksonville in the fall, because it's just a place to be with the weather. All right. So my son's out there having a fantastic time out there tonight. So if y'all hear him, he's having a blast. All right, y'all. So if y'all have any last questions, we're going to hang out for another 10 minutes. I like my live streams to be right around that hour and 30 mark. So we're at an hour and 19, 72 strong right now. I really appreciate y'all for tapping in. Any questions for me and Heather, roll them out. Any thoughts and opinions on anything, roll them out. We're going to hang around for another 10 minutes. We don't get to have Heather on a lot, so this is y'all's opportunity now to ask her whatever questions that y'all may have.
Oh, I just thought of something.
What you got?
If there's still anybody with us here, you made it to the end. If you made it to the end of this live stream, I have 2 of these very beautiful brand new Creed release of Oud Zarian. If you are interested, let's do a question or something.
So you want to do a giveaway right quick?
Yeah, let's do a giveaway right now. I have 2 of them available. And you will have to get in touch with Dedrick to give me your forwarding mailing address. So I'll need a full name and whatever mailing address you'd like to. But let's say like the first 2 people who can say something, tell me something about.
Hold on, Heather. Hold on. Before we do it, hold on.
Okay, let's hold on. Let's hold on.
So let's introduce what we got. So we have an impromptu giveaway right now. Right now is giving away 2 samples of the brand new Creed Zarian. All right. If you win these samples, you will have to get in touch with moi, and I will get Heather your information. So Heather, do you have a question? Or do you want me to ask the question?
You ask a question. I'll send these out. Okay, you ask the question.
So how are we going to do this?
Maybe something that was like in the live stream or something, like maybe, I don't know. Did you take notes? Did you take notes?
So let's see what we can do here for this impromptu giveaway from Mrs. Heather. All right, so I'm going to ask a question. I'll ask an easy one.
Okay.
We're going to ask 2 questions. So
one person and the other person gets one mailer and the other person gets the other mailer.
Let's ask. Okay, I got it. So I drop this video every single week. What number am I currently at on my weekly rotation? First person to answer on StreamYard will win. Where's my number at currently on my weekly rotation? Where am I at? First one who answers will get the sample. Where am I? Nope. Nope. See two people. Nope. That is incorrect. Still waiting on the right answer. People are going to their phones right now. Nope.
I know, right? Like,
Jason's crazy, bro. Nope. Nope. Boom. Here we go. My guy, Michael W, is the winner with yes. Today I debuted my 183rd weekly rotation video straight. So I'm going off of StreamYard, not YouTube. StreamYard, not YouTube. And Michael W is the Jason talking about 289. No, he's just throwing it. That's
he's
my
just
dog.
making up numbers.
That's my dog. He just throwing it out there for sure because he's gonna say I never win again. But Michael W, let me double check just to make sure. Yeah, we got 189, 187, 190, 289, 186, 5. No, sir. 287. Michael, 183. So, Michael, you tag me all the time and stuff. So shoot me your information. I will get it over to Heather so she can mail you that sample. So congratulations, Michael, on getting your sample. That is on the way. Michael says woohoo. For sure.
Okay, that's on the way to you.
All right, so we got one more question.
Una más. It's rigged.
Oh, he says that all the time. He says that all the time. He says that all the time.
It's rigged.
Let's
Did you
see.
drink all the Kool-Aid I sent you that one time?
Let's see. Let's see.
It's rigged as always.
Yeah, he says he never wins on mine or Ross's live stream, so he just goes to town. Okay, here we go. All right. So I have a series. On this channel that I do, and I've been doing it for quite some time. And I want to know on my latest version of what's in the bag, what fragrance am I talking about? And what is the fragrance cloning? Let's make it a little bit hard. What fragrance am I talking about? And what fragrance that is the clone of it in my latest version of what's in the bag? Just to make it a little bit hard for those out there. See who really rock with your boy trying to get this sample. So Michael, you can't get 2 samples, so you got yours. Okay, Here we go. We got a winner. Quick. David Webster, yes, I talked about Art of Universe, and it is a clone of Blue Talisman. Okay, so appreciate you, David. You are the second winner. Same thing, David. You can email me or you can hit me on Instagram. I have it in the description of this live stream. Hit me up and send me your information, sir, and I will send it your way. So yes, Art of Universe. And it is cloning Blue Talisman. Again, I am looking specifically on StreamYard, not on YouTube. All right. David showed up first. So thank you, Miss Heather. That was very cool of you. Very cool of you.
Congratulations, guys. Yeah, I'll get them out. As soon as I get the forwarding information, I will get them out.
Yes.
And hopefully you'll get some good feedback. Maybe you guys can let me know your thoughts on it, because I think it's a very interesting fragrance. I think, you already did your review on Oud Zaryan. I think it's a very specific fragrance. It's definitely not going to be an Aventus crowd pleasing type of thing. It's a very, very exotic, wild ride. And believe it or not, I've had great responses from women. And I thought, it just goes to show you, I don't know nothing. I know nothing about anything. Here I thought, God, the guys are going to trip over this. And actually, there's a couple of women that, Carla, she's in the stream, a couple other really passionate fragrance enthusiasts that I've had the pleasure of, working with. They take the time to put it on. And it is just beautiful on them because the time over the wear and the dry down experience, it's phenomenal. It's definitely, I'm just going to say this, it is definitely not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But for those that can enjoy this ride, It is. It's definitely a unique journey, that
Yeah, for
that
sure.
particular fragrance, for sure, for sure.
For sure, for sure. And I do like the fragrance. I think it is something that is going to be very challenging from the Creed line.
Yeah,
And they've never done anything like this once again. It seems to be, as we get into the cooler
cooler weather.
releases, the cooler releases have been something very much so different from the line. I personally like the fragrance. It does do some massive transitions from the opening to the mid and to the dry down. I don't get
Exactly.
I don't get a hint of the rose into the mid. I
Yeah.
don't get a hint of it that to my nose into the mid. That oud is a very, very interesting play. And I'm a fan of oud. So oud doesn't offend me or scare me in any way, but it is a puncher's oud. It is coming off with a left hook, uppercut, right cross. You are getting introduced to oud for sure. But I do love how the rose creeps in,
Mm.
really settles down and lays down the oud, so to speak. The rose really rises in that fragrance as it continues to wear. More nuances of a more fresher, slightly powdered representation comes with that rose. There's a little bit of a soft, kind of silky, smooth touch to it in the dry down as
It,
well, kind of like
it's
an
very,
ambery
very
feel.
well done. Yeah.
But it's really, really good. It's definitely niche perfumery, especially the experience of the transitions of the fragrance. So yeah, I agree. I agree. It's definitely
Mhm.
something interesting from the brand of Creed. All right. Big Smooth says, Dedrick, Miss Heather, have any of you tried any fragrances from Mystery Modern Mark? No, sir. I have not. And I have not tried anything from the brand. I never even heard of the brand, man. So you might just put me on to something too. I'm going to round out the last few questions. And let's see what we have. And we are going to get on up out of here. Let's see. Perez says, hey, D. Hey, Miss Heather. Send the day was Zherzhov Torino 22. D, did you ever get this one, D? I did not. It's on my list. I did not get that one yet. It is good. I still have my sample, but I have not gotten a bottle of that just yet. Carla says, Heather, you are amazing. Okay.
Thank you.
Blues Talisman is incorrect. Yes, it is, but I know what he was saying. Tell me it's a flanker to blouse talisman. Jason, you probably gave Ex Nihilo an idea, my man. Don't look crazy if you see blouse talisman coming out next year. For sure.
Feminine leaning.
MetaMess says it will last on your shirt for 5 days. Yeah, that oud Zarian, yes, it will. It ain't going
Yes, it
nowhere.
will. Yes, yes, it will. It will. Don't spray any clothes you need to dry clean.
Yeah. Elliot says, yeah, Elliot bought him a bottle, actually. I saw you pick it up, man. Elliot ended up purchasing him a bottle of oud Zarian and really moved Elliot for sure. He got it right off the rip, man. So I know Elliot enjoys that profile for sure. Let's see. Robert says the first woman that I let smell my royal oud said it was challenging, too spicy. I mean, it is challenging, so
It
she didn't
is.
lie there.
No.
Jason told me I got to put oud Zarian on layaway. Jason, stop for I expose you.
Stop it now.
Stop for I expose you on this live stream. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Yeah, no problem, man. Hit me up, brother. Hit me up, and I'll get Heather your information for sure. Let's see, and I think that's it. We're at the bottom. We're right at an hour and 31. We had a fantastic time. For sure. As you guys know, I don't get to live stream that often. Maybe once, maybe twice a month. Going forward with my new schedule. Well, it's not new anymore, but since May or April, I haven't been able to stream. I usually like to stream once a week, but now I'm only able to stream maybe twice a month. So I know we, Heather is, someone who has been a very much so a cornerstone in this live stream space on my channel, and love to have her on. And we'll continue to have live streams. They just be a little bit more spaced out for now, but it's always a blast to have her on, talk fragrances, and kick it with you guys for sure. Heather, any final remarks before we shut it down for the evening?
Final remarks. Okay. We were talking a little bit about layering and layering combinations and the recipe and the whole cookbook. But here's the thing I learned about layering. I work in a retail space, so I think it's born out of the experimentation of being around fragrances all day, and then sometimes it's just coincidental that you're like doing little this, little that, and you're like, I wonder what that would be like together. The trick of the whole thing is to know balance, kind of like cooking. So when you're a chef, you got to have sugar and acids to balance, or savory and sweet to balance out a palate. It's a little bit of the same thing. That's kind of what we're looking. Sometimes it's like with like, two things that are compatible. Like how this Ralph's Club and the ombre leather, just the Ude ombre leather on top, came out really, really nice. Like no lie, I mean that just worked out nice on the stream. But sometimes you can do two opposing things, and that's where some of the experimental thing is. So sometimes you kind of just try a few things. So don't be afraid of layering. I don't know why people come up to me and go, "Oh my God, I would never layer it," and I'm like, "Really? I like layer 20 things in a day." But I guess that I might come across as sounding a little aloof or kooky. But life is short, smell good. I mean, have some fun with it. You own all these bottles. Look, people, we own all of this. Okay. So go ahead and spray it up and have a good time. And don't be too scared to experiment. Like use stuff you have.
Have a good time for sure.
Have a good time with it. Yes, absolutely.
Let me answer Matthew real quick. Matthew, my bad. I saw your question earlier. To back rolls does not, it can lean feminine, depends on who you're talking to. It is a good time now to pull the trigger going into the cooler months. I like to back rolls personally. I do not have a bottle in my collection. I have a sample, but it does meet the unisex, the leans feminine type of mold for me. But I would definitely recommend sampling first, my man. That is definitely a profile that I recommend sampling for sure. I think it is a beautiful scent. Beautiful, beautiful. And yes, it's the perfect time to pull the trigger is now, but I recommend a sample, my man. So I know you asked that earlier. I didn't get a chance to get to you, Matthew, but I definitely want to holler at you on there for sure. So appreciate y'all, man. Great live, Dedrick, Miss Heather, for sure. Appreciate you, Elliot. Great chilling with you too this evening. Appreciate you, my guy. Robert, great live, Dedrick and Miss Heather, for sure, for sure. David, great live. Take care. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jeffrey, you got a question? What's going on, Dedrick? Hope everything is going well for you, boss man. Yes, sir. Doing great, man. I can't complain. How excited are you for Zed Creators 3? I'm very excited for it. Cannot wait to see what they've been whipping up over there over at the House of Zaharoff. So very excited for that season for sure.
That is going to be an anticipation.
Toomey Continuum. Continuum is great. I love Continuum. It's one of the top fragrances from Toomey. Beautiful, uncommon designer. It is uncommon what you get with Continuum. That oud, that leather, the spice. It is not a fragrance. Kind of like Ralph's Club Elixir. That is not a common elixir. So Continuum, you know something, Jeffrey. You know something, my man. Okay, y'all. Seeing if anything. I just stiffed my fragrances from the atomizers and put them back. Yeah, a lot of us do. Do any rose fragrances have a thorn note? I'm not sure, brother. I'm not sure. Now, when you say thorn, are you talking about a fresh rose? Because I don't know what a thorn
or you mean like the pricker
the
part
stem,
from the rose.
like the stem part of the rose? Is that what you're asking? Let me know. But we're getting ready to shut it down. Let me know. But for me, great time as always. I might be back later this month. We'll see. I have some live streams in the works with some fellow content creators. Looking to work on some things. I'm already prepping for the holidays, for sure. Already prepping for the holidays. And we're going to be having Heather back for sure around that time because we know what the holidays bring is fragrances. The holidays bring a lot of fragrance, and we will be
all the new releases, all the sets.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So if you hung out with us tonight, appreciate y'all. We had a strong crowd all night long. We got up to 88 people watching. appreciate y'all. We still have 56 to the end. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all love.
Thank you guys.
Y'all support. Thank you for everything that y'all have done and do for this channel. I do not take it for granted whatsoever. I appreciate my friend Heather for making time to come out and hang out with me and you guys. It's always a pleasure getting to hang out with Heather on the live stream. So I see her well before these things take place, because I make sure I go and put my eyes on her, see how she's doing. Come again,
check up on me.
Yes. Yes. And speaking of that, I'll probably be coming to see you Friday or Saturday, but we'll talk.
Okay, so I'll have this ready for you. Get your nose on that.
But other than that, you guys have a great rest of your week. Be safe out there, and enjoy life for what it is, what it can be, and what you want it to be. All right. And as I say all the time, man, enjoy your fragrance journey. Don't get caught up in all of these ridiculous conversations of higher than thou content creators. Don't get caught up in this stuff of people telling you what ain't good and what's good. Get your nose on it for yourself. This is the most subjective hobby in the world. And everybody has a different opinion on everything. None of us are right in our opinions.
Nope.
None of us are right in our opinions. We just believe what we believe, and that's what makes it fun. Everybody has their own thoughts and opinions about how something smells to them and how it hits for them. So y'all just keep in mind, enjoy your journey, have fun, find out what you love, find out what you don't love, and let's just keep this space positive and something where people can enjoy. Like, that's what I pride myself on with my channel. I want any and everybody, if you want to come hang out, you can, whether you love clones, designers, niches, independent, whatever you love, that's fine. That's fine. You can come and hang out and you're not going to be judged. And my fragrance journey is thoroughly documented. I started off with cheapies, then I went to clones, and then from clones I started getting into designer and getting into niche. And that's what I wanted my channel to be, a documentation of my journey. And I just dibble and dabble in pretty much everything. More niche these days, admittedly, but that's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at in my journey, and I'm having a good time. So y'all make sure y'all do the same. So until next time, y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Y'all take care of yourselves. Remember, it's positive energy. It's positive vibes. It's positive vibes only. And splack it up. Splack it out. Splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly where you are going to get back, especially that hater sitting way in the back talking to you. Whatever you put onto this world, it's exactly where you're going to get back. Peace, y'all. Till next time. That was pretty bad, but we're going to roll with it. Peace.